we go. There we go. What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, we are going to do a deep dive into the March Mysterious Island. For what it's worth, this doesn't appear to have anything to do with the Galahad event that's going to go live in just about 12 hours from now. But I got some time, I got some coffee, and I thought maybe we could have a little fun with this. First and foremost, in the description box down below is the link to this map tool. This is Kirchice's website. Kirchice is a data miner for Hero Wars Dominion Era, and he has the lightest, easiest to use map tool for Hero Wars Dominion Era, hwmap.online. It's very nice. We have, of course, the starting portal right here in the top right-ish center of the map. Looks like we have, going clockwise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towers. Okay, let's take a look at each of the tower locations individually. Looks like we've got two flag patterns, 1,500, maybe small skinstone chests. Yeah, they're small skinstone chests, but there's 1,500 of them, so that's a good 15,000 skinstones, I guess. It's not too bad, right? It's not too bad, I suppose. Oh, one second. I think I have made a small little mistake here. There we go. Edit. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to click a setting on. There we go. Yeah, so there's 1,500 small skinstone boxes and 2 patterns. We have down here in the far right, we have a 5-pack of flag patterns and 500 wish insignia. That is the random insignia of the tier of your choice, either blue or violet, right, for Ascension. Continuing around, we have 1,500 wish crystals and 3 patterns. In the past events, these have been combined. Okay, these have been combined, but they're separated now, and I don't like how they're separated, but you know what? It is what it is. We have 100 of the primal catalysts right there. We have 100 of the absolute artifact chests. That's the red artifact chests right there. Coming on around, we have the elemental catalysts way over here, 100 of them. We have 20,000 emeralds, which is pretty far away. How much is it to just get the emeralds? 34 moves to just get the 20k emeralds. You know, once upon a time, it took like 20-ish moves to get the 20,000 emeralds. Now, that's still probably more than I want to spend. And that's it. That's all of the things on the map. Now, one pretty dramatic thing that's missing here. One very, very large thing that's missing here is the fact that there is no flag chest. There is no flag chest to be found. Unless I'm just blind here. And what do I mean by that? Well, in previous months, like in February, the first map of every month, for months and months and months and months now, there's been a flag chest within 10 moves of the starting point. Okay, so here is February. If you take a look at January, the very first map of January is right here. This one was 11 moves, 12 moves, right? This one was 12 moves to get the flag chest. If you go back and look at December, you guys get my point though. This is a change, and it's not a change for the good. This is, unfortunately, a really, really bad change. This is the, I can't remember what map this is, but this one, this flag chest was 9 moves away. I don't like this change whatsoever. Okay, so unless I'm just not seeing it here, this is a huge loss. This is a huge fail by Hero Wars Dominion Era, and I'm very, very surprised that they did this. Okay, up until this month, up until March, we had an opportunity to get a flag chest as a free-to-play player, and I just don't see it anymore. Okay, so there are no Galahad event-specific resources on this map. All right, there are not a lot of themed items. It seems like it's a pretty generic map. So what do we say when we have generic maps? We say wait. Okay, March is a long month. March has got a lot of days in it. You don't want to spend all of your Mysterious Island moves on a map like this. And then later in the month of March, there's an additional event map like the 10th anniversary event for Hero Wars. The 10th anniversary event for Hero Wars will absolutely have a map. I 99% guarantee it. 10th anniversary, they better be doing big things, honestly. And maybe that's why it's not here. Maybe there's going to be a flag chest that's easy to get someplace else. Right? I don't know. But if you had to, if you were forced to, let's say you were just looking for the catalyst stuff. So actually, let's start this from the beginning. If you want every item on the map, every chest on the map, we're going to let the map do its work and then make some changes. It seems like it's doing a pretty good job of taking the shortest, most direct path. If you want every tower reward on the island, it's going to cost you 121 moves. That's a lot. I don't recommend anybody going after every treasure on this map. Okay, I don't recommend ever going for every single tower reward on this map. I just don't see it. So a lot of you are going to pick and choose what you're going to go for. You know, some of you are specifically going to go just for the emeralds. I think that this is a mistake. 34 moves for 20,000 emeralds. I think this is a mistake. And it's compounded by the fact that it doesn't have any quick addition to get to any of the other towers from here. Okay, so if you were just looking to get the emeralds, you're looking at 34 moves. Okay. If you're just looking for hero leveling resources, that is the skin stones and the ascension materials, and the artifact chests, you're looking at 65 moves. I feel like, generally speaking, this is an okay consideration, but still, for the amount of resources that you get, especially because the 1,500 and the 500 of the Ascension, Wish, and Crystals and Insignia are kind of a random resource, I don't think that that's a good deal. 15,000 skin stones. 15,000 skin stones for 18 moves. I mean, I really don't think so. I mean, it's actually not. That's actually a pretty good, pretty efficient strategy there. The 100 absolute artifact chests, I think that's a pass also. Like, guys, I like the strategy of this, spending 65 for these. It's not a bad strategy, but if you have these kind of moves, you probably don't necessarily need these items. You guys, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like 65 moves is a good value for these items, but if you can afford 65 moves, you probably don't need these, or you have enough of these from other events that you don't need them anywhere else. So the big draw that a lot of people are going to have, that most players at the top end, they only care about the fusion materials because they have such an abundance of all the other materials. 2 water tiles. Are there shortcuts using wood to bridge the water? Not on this map. Not on this map, no. Not on this map. If you want the fusion materials, that's only 49 moves. That's actually not that bad. 49 moves for the fusion materials is not that bad. If we look at previous months for fusion materials, where was the other one? Is that the only fusion material on this map? 22 moves for that one. Let's clear that off. Let's do this right here. Oh, there's 26 moves for that. Okay, so it actually is worse. This was the Titus event map, though, so it's a little different. How about the month before in January? Let's refresh here. Okay, so boom, boom. 47. Okay, so roughly 47 is actually what we can expect here. 49. So just across the board, this is the worst map that we've had this year. Just across the board, by sheer math, the lack of the flag chest, the slightly more expensive amount of moves to get to the same amount of materials as previous months. It's not a lot more. It's just a few more extra moves. This is by far the worst map that we've seen this year. And since there's nothing limited edition on this map, there's no skin for Galahad. We know that there's a new skin being added for Galahad during the Galahad event. We know that. There's no special artifact weapons like Titus artifact weapons or sapphire medallions for the event. There's no limited edition Event currency on here. This is a low effort from the developers. This is not a good map. And again, I say this. We have a long month. What's under the blue tiles? It's just sky. It's just sky. C130. You can see it in the background. You can see the clouds in the background whenever I'm moving around. Yeah, please, guys, don't spend any moves on this map until we have a better picture of what the rest of the month's maps look like. Does that make sense? We're probably for sure going to have at least one more map. Probably for sure at least one more map. All right. Now, let's draw some names here. Exclamation point Galahad is the totem word of the day. I just turned it on. So if you typed in exclamation point Galahad, go ahead and type it in again. We are going to do some blogging here. Get this post going. We're going to do it live while I finish my coffee. Duplicate post. There we go. We'll do March. So you'll delete that out. Let's add in the March cover page. Okay. All right. So we have a good 18 entries. Ragnak C9G. We have access to the maps from February. No. When will this be available? March 1st. Okay. Ragnak is here. Okay. Huck. No, Huck's here. So how many moves does it take for everything on the map? Let's start with the short one. What I love about this tool, excuse me. What I like about this tool is it auto populates everything. The rewards on the right, and it gives you the shortest route here. Okay, so let's go ahead and screen grab this picture. So it's 121 moves. Let's write that in there. $121 moves. Oh no. There we go. Make a copy. Open. Yeah, we'll leave that on there. Let's clear this. Grab a clean screenshot and close that out. Let's see, screenshots. There we go. Background remover. We're going to do a quick highlight here. Let's go shadows, outline. Let's make it white, and let's lower it down to about 8 there. Okay. That's good. Position, backward, 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 backward. Let's go 2 back, forward, forward. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we have there, 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 there. We can delete these because there's nothing special here. We're going to go start here. We're going to rotate this around. Add this here. and another one here. Okay. March map reward. Download. Okay. Huck So Huck is here. How about Tariq Muhammad? Tariq Muhammad. Go to downloads, March map rewards. All right. So what are the big rewards on this map? We have, I'm going to drag this off to the side here so we can see it easier. So we have 20k emeralds plus 3. That's kind of the let's make that bold there. Okay, so we have 100 primal catalysts, 100 elemental catalysts, 100 elemental catalysts. We have 1,500 small Sinscone chests, 2 flag patterns, 500 wish crystals plus 5 flag patterns. No, it's 1,500, excuse me, and 3 flag patterns. And then we have 500 with 5. Then we have 100 absolute artifacts plus 3 flag pattern chests. Let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Oh, this one's not here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Tariq is here. Very cool. How about one limb? What? One? Why hero wars when I try to get a reward doesn't work? That's hard to say. Tom A, as far as I know, there's only one map. As far as I know, there's only one map. Okay, 121. Okay, so I took this screenshot already. Okay. Thank you. Why am I sneezing so much? Okay, how many moves get the emeralds on the March map? Just the emerald towers for 20k emeralds. So you'll need 34 moves for this. Go ahead and grab that. Okay. Okay, we're just doing the catalysts. There we go. Just the catalyst is 49 moves. Let's add in this screenshots. And of course, here are all of the, let's see, March. Thank you. Okay, and so we're going to tag, let's see, from, there we go. We're going to put in the caption of all of these images. Let's actually delete this, because that was from last month. I'm going to change this to March. Okay, now we're going to make sure that there's no... Okay, so there is a few more Februarys here. Whoops. Okay. And then we have that's okay. Refresh the header image. One limb, we're still waiting for you. We're still waiting for you, one limb. Sorry to bother you, but what should we do with the patterns and the flags? What do you mean, what should we do? Kinnan says the worst map ever that's come to the game. Yep. With all the randomness, fashion materials seem like such a waste. After this, I can save moves. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good here. I actually want to make one more image. Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, I see what I did. I made a mistake here. There we go. I need to copy that one. Make a copy. Let's see. Okay, no one limb. How about cab F? Cab F. There we go. What the heck? There we go. I'm spelling Nexters right. Yeah, it is Nexters. Okay. There we go. Oh, man. Okay. Published. It's post is live. Post is live. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Can we get the new map to show up, please? Why are you like this? Why are you being like this? Blog? Why are you being like this, blog? Do I need to change the publish date? Today's the 26th, right? Yeah. Cab F. I think I want to redesign the website too. Hey, what's happening? Why isn't this showing up here? People can see it. Huh. Is this the March map or is there actually a Galahad map? This is the March map, Samuel. How come this isn't showing up? Why isn't this publishing? It's literally published. People have looked at it. And there's the plug right there. Go to URL. So it's working. March Mysterious Island. I mean, it's right there. I'm gonna add it to this. I'm gonna add it to this post real quick here. Post is visible. Well, I'm going to take your word for it. All right, no cab F. Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis. Oh, that's not what I want. Why isn't this showing up? This is so weird. I mean, if you guys are saying it's there, then it's there. Like, I trust... I mean, people are looking at it. Oh, I need to change that from live. Meta post. There we go. Remember, yeah, you guys remember when I used to call him Galahad all the time? Brian Lewis is here. Brian Lewis is here. There it is. Let's draw one more. Whoops. Let's draw one more name for this morning. D. Warman. Oh my gosh. Absolutely rigged. Okay, we're going to draw two names. We're going to draw two names. Let's be very clear on how my giveaways work. Yeah. Whenever I draw people in my guild, so long as they show up, and still say that they're here, because I don't want to show favoritism to these players, I draw an additional name. I still give them a chance to win, but I draw an additional name on top of theirs as well. So D Warman is here. He's my mod. D Warman and I have been working together for many, many years. We're just going to put Gugu. Gugu Kim is going to be the replacement there. Yeah, C-130 I will. I don't like doing stuff like that when I'm live. You know what I mean? I just need to make sure that it's published. As long as you guys can see it on the website, then that's fine. I mean, the link is active because I have it, you know, it's right here. It works. Everything is fine. All the information that you need is here. So it's not a huge deal because it's live and other people can see it. Yeah. Perfect. Gugu Kim. Okay. It's very weird, though. Very weird stuff. Very weird stuff. Okay, guys. Big news today. Galahad event goes live here in a couple of hours. Oh, hey, baby. Look who decided to join. Good morning, puppers. Galahad event goes live a little bit later this evening, in about 12 hours from now. Also, in about 12 hours from now, in about 11 hours from now, we're going to be doing our live stream. That's 7:30 p.m. Central. It's 30 minutes before the Galahad event goes live. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out this morning. And I look forward to seeing some of you back a little bit later on tonight. Yeah. Not going to guarantee that we're going to be doing multiple weekly morning live streams, but sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's easier, you know, and it's work that I'm going to do anyway. So I love you all. Please like the video if you found it entertaining or whatever. Don't spend any moves on this map. That's my parting words here. Don't spend any moves on this map. Wait until we get the rest of the maps for the month of March. Yeah. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn on notifications to never miss a video. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.